Hey guys, one of the channels I watch is going through a very interesting drama. So essentially, there are three people here. Danny is the person being filmed, he is the main character. There is a video editor, and then there is a cameraman. The cameraman and video editor have kind of combined, they're kind of one team versus Danny. And yeah, let's go over a little bit of what happened and I'll give you a legal context of it because there is a very popular channel, Rate My Takeaway, at the heart of it and ownership of that channel. So Danny Malin, the energetic host of Rate My Takeaway, has confirmed he is stepping away from the channel. In a recent announcement, he revealed that behind the scenes difficulty and health challenges have taken a significant toll on him. The issues culminated in a decision to leave the channel. His final video was uploaded on August 28th, 2025. So there was a health scare. He has suffered 2 strokes about 18 months ago, an experience that deeply shifted his perspective of life. He is now prioritizing his health along with his family and personal well-being. There is a ownership dispute, and this is what I'm going to talk about legally. A significant factor behind these scenes involved a dispute over control of the channel. Danny explained that although the team consisted of him, an editor, and a cameraman, each equally compensated, he was locked out from managing the channel's social media presence. He emphasized that he didn't have access to Rate My Takeaways YouTube and Facebook accounts, nor control over the comment sections. And in the comment sections, they're saying really, really heinous things to Danny. And this is obviously another big reason that, and they're attacking Danny's family. So what's next for Danny? Danny wants to establish himself as Danny outside the constraints that affected his health. While he's stepping away for now, he added, "I'll be back on the road before we know it," signaling a possible return. So he has another YouTube channel. And so the editor and cameraman, they have social anxiety. They don't want to appear on. The fact that the bank accounts and the money and there's no transparency. So when you're in a partnership and one of the partners is the face of the company, you cannot let that person leave, because as soon as that person leaves, your channel is dead. So I feel like they should basically just give the channel over to Danny. That is my initial thoughts. Maybe Danny buys them out, and having the control issues does not make sense to me, because if you have this giant YouTube channel of 774,000 subscribers, then you owe it to your subscribers to continue the channel. But if the main guy being filmed does not want to continue the channel because he believes that you are abusing him, then you gotta sue for the channel. I think this has to be a lawsuit for the channel. I really don't think the cameraman and editor does very much. I think most people would agree that they are less important than the guy being filmed, the character, the dramatics. People are watching for other people. And in most structures, yes, the cameraman and editor are very important, but they don't actually have shares in a company, because you can find a cameraman and editor anywhere. So it's not unique. What is unique is Danny's style of reviewing the takeout. Not removing or allowing Danny to remove abuse about his daughter is disgusting. Give him his share of the van, unsubs. So you want to keep your family safe and your identity secret, but yet you hang Danny and his family out there to take all sorts of abuse comments that he should have access to delete them. So you let him take the flack because you don't have the balls to be on camera. I'm unsubscribing. Your relationship with Danny was abusive and layered with jealousy. Shame on you. What's 100% of nothing? Congrats, gentlemen. Your mistake was thinking you made Danny. You merely discovered him. So a lot of the comments are on Danny's side. I'm on Danny's side too. I just cannot think, like, a cameraman is really easy to replace. The quality of that filming is quite easy to replace. And you wouldn't have to give them equity in the company. You just pay them per hour. a editor is very easy to replace. So, like, who is more difficult in this scenario to replace would be Danny. Danny can go off to his own YouTube channel, which he's had, and he's had like 500,000 views so far, maybe even more. So Danny will shout out his channel at the end. We'll show his channel at the end, and he's actually made multiple two updates as to this scenario. So let me rate my takeaway. This is their post. This is from cameraman and editor. We want to take some time to explain everything properly because so many of you supported Rate My Takeaway from the very beginning, and we don't want anyone left with the wrong idea about us or what's happened. The whole journey started years ago, long before YouTube, with a large Facebook group. Back then, it had hundreds of thousands of members, people posting pictures of their food, and others rating them. It was lighthearted fun, and it built a real community. Over time, the idea grew. What if instead of just pictures, we filmed ourselves going out and actually reviewing takeaways? There was just one problem. Neither of us wanted to be on camera. I had social anxiety, and both of us wanted to be careful about protecting our identities online. We've always felt it was important to keep our families safe and personal lives private. So this is Danny on his own channel. So we will had the vision, the filming gear, and the know-how. We knew we needed someone else to be the face of the channel. So that's all really easy stuff that Danny can hire out without giving equity. Good luck finding another person like Danny. That's where Danny came in. We first noticed him in videos he's been making with a local butcher. Straight away, it was obvious he had the kind of warm, approachable personality that people could connect with. Then by chance, our editor met him in person when Danny delivered meat to his local shop. We struck up a conversation and shared our idea. From the beginning, we were open and honest with him. This wasn't going to be about making money at the start. But if he came aboard, it could get his name out there and open doors for him as a on-screen personality. He agreed, and that is where it started. From day one, the arrangement was simple. Danny would be the host on camera, and we would handle everything else behind the scenes, the filming, the editing, the uploading, the social media, and the overall growth of the platforms. At first, we uploaded the videos to Facebook, and people really enjoyed them. The videos were too long for that audience, but we weren't starting from scratch. We had already built up a strong following on Twitter long before YouTube, so we tried there again. The breakthrough moment came with Grandma's Kitchen video we posted on Twitter, and it went viral. That one clip changed everything. People began flocking to the YouTube content, and suddenly the project took a life of its own. From there, the channel grew faster than any of us expected, and as it grew, Danny naturally became the face everyone recognized. We know that's why people are here on YouTube to see him, and we completely understand that. We also know our editing and camera work isn't the best, but that's because it's never been our profession. We never claimed to be pros. The editor made the very first episode using outdated version of Windows Movie Maker, and everything since has been us learning along the way. What we do is a genuine passion for social media, and we've always poured that passion into making this channel grow as much as possible. And this was never just a work thing. We became good friends with Danny. He often referred to us as family, and for a long time, it really felt that way. We laughed together, traveled together, shared meals together, and supported each other. That's why what's happening now is so difficult. It doesn't just feel like the end of a working partnership. It feels like a loss of a friendship we valued deeply. Now Danny has chosen to step away, and we respect his choice, but we also need to be honest. We asked him multiple times to film a farewell video so things could be explained properly to the audience, but chose not to. And when we suggested sitting down together in the same room and filming both sides for you, he refused. We had hoped for that closure as a team, but sadly it hasn't been possible. We also have been reading all your comments, and we understand how people feel. We know the audience is here for Danny, and we completely respect that. We're not expecting anyone to care about us in the same way, and that's okay. We understand why people see the things they do, and we don't hold it against anyone. All we ask is that you understand we never had bad intentions. The truth is, the whole situation has left us feeling a bit lost, and the hardest part is that because we don't have confidence to speak on camera ourselves, it probably looks even worse from the outside. That's why we've chosen to write all this instead. It's the only way we feel we can be fully honest and clear with you. As for what happens next, honestly, we don't know right now, and that's okay. Our main aim here is simply to make sure the past is understood clearly. At the heart of it, we are just sad it ended this way. We poured years into Rate My Takeaway, and it hurts to feel like people might see us in the wrong light. Whatever anyone chooses to believe, the truth is that we've always done our best for the channel, for Danny, and for the amazing community around it. No matter what happens from here, we've always looked back on what we created together with pride. We've always been grateful for the support you've given us, and we've always valued the memories we shared with Danny because for a long time, we weren't just colleagues, we really were like family. If anyone would simply like further updates from us, you can follow us at the cameraman and editor. Thank you for reading and thank you for standing by us since the very beginning, the Rate My Takeaway team. So legally, there are a few different issues here. I'm pretty sure that they didn't. It doesn't seem like they signed contracts. It seems like they were more of friends. So if you have a YouTube channel and Danny is continuously making money for them because people are watching the old videos, shouldn't Danny have a royalty like on TV shows, right? If they play a old TV series like Malcolm in the Middle, Malcolm will get a check for our Seinfeld. That's a very famous one. People will receive a check whenever that episode is played. When they are, even if they are just some random, like the in one example, the Soup Nazi, he still receives random checks from his appearance on Seinfeld. So very interesting dilemma there. Also, what are they really going to do with the channel when the channel only has Danny's face on it? Are they going to find a new Danny or not? I would basically just sell. If I were them, I would sell the channel to Danny and let Danny do whatever he wants with the channel because it's very clear from the comments and even, again, it seems like it's clear from these two people have an understanding as well that Danny is the star of the channel. It should be Danny's channel, and Danny is capable of hiring a editor, and he's capable of hiring a cameraman, probably with even better levels of professionalism than these two. So these two need Danny. Danny doesn't need these two. Therefore, I think the channel for the fans should belong to Danny. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So I read their side of it. Danny has another side if you guys want me to cover Danny's side. So there's been a lot back and forth right now. Danny has 2 videos and an interview with a third party. The cameraman and editor have 2 different posts. I've read you one of them, the longer one. But yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in this video. Give this video a like and a comment if you reached this point in it. And we'll cover it more if you guys like it. Hi, guys.